My name is Veronica Whitley. I'm a Homeworks by Precept consultant and homeschool mom here in Texas. And today I want to share with you one of my favorite resources and something that I think is a little bit of a hidden gem within the BJU Press catalog. It's the Phonics Review. The Phonics Review can be found in the BJU Press catalog, listed with the supplemental optional resources under Reading 2. As a child, I loved to read. It was my favorite subject in school and still is today. The main reason that I want to teach my children how to read is not just so that they can read great works of literature or read about historical events or people. Reading is such a fundamental part of our education. But more than that, it is one of the keys to our spiritual growth. I want to teach my children to read, not just because it is a major building block of what they're going to learn and how they're going to learn throughout their lives, but because I want them to be able to read and study and apply God's word to their lives as they grow. As a homeschool mom, I was excited to pass on my passion for reading to my children. But because it came easily to me, it never occurred to me that my children might struggle with learning how to read. We went through the BJU Press first grade phonics and English course, and a couple of my kids came out of that as incredibly strong readers. I had a couple of others, though, who still struggled after first grade. So this phonics review was a game changer for us. When a child struggles to learn how to read, it can affect so many other areas of their education. The Phonics Review book can be used with 3 different types of students. One would be a child who, like mine, have gone through the BJU Press Phonics and English in first grade, but maybe at the end of the school year, they're still struggling with certain phonics concepts. We used the Phonics Review book as a summer bridge, as a way to get ready for the challenges of second grade. It can be used before or concurrently with Reading 2. The other type of student that you might want to use the Phonics Review with is a child who is coming into homeschooling with BJU Press from maybe another school or another curriculum. This child may have had some reading instruction, but without the benefit of phonics. Studies have shown that children who receive a good foundation in phonics have a great advantage when it comes to reading. The third way you might want to use this is with a child who speaks or is learning English as a second language. The English language is made up of 26 letters, which create 44 different sounds, which can be spelled 250 different ways. While the consonant sounds are typically mastered quickly, the vowel sounds can be confusing. So the Phonics Review will address consonant sounds, but will focus in on the different phonograms or word families that are created with the different vowel sounds, so that your child will have a strong foundation going forward. Let's take a look inside. The Phonics Review books do not come in a kit with the student materials and the teacher's edition coming together. You do need to purchase them separately. But we're going to take a look inside of both. Let's take a look inside the Phonics Review work text. The work text is designed to be completed independently by your child. You'll notice that the spine is detached from the pages of the book. This is done intentionally to make removal of the pages easier. Next is the table of contents. The Phonics Review book is divided into 6 units. Unit 1 will cover consonants, and then the rest of the units are dedicated to different vowel sounds. Short vowels, long vowels, special vowels, prefixes and suffixes, and then special sounds, and a little bit of review. And then in the back, there are some rules and definitions that will be helpful to your child throughout the different lessons, and an index and some credits. The theme of the Phonics Review is going places. These next few pages will tell you a little bit about the purpose and the rationale behind using the Phonics Review. Let's start with Unit 1. Unit 1 will cover different consonant sounds, and you'll notice that the exercises are going to look very similar to what your child saw in first grade. Instructions and reminders are at the top of the page. Unit 2 focuses on short vowels, and you have a table of contents here. And again, more exercises to practice the different short vowel sounds. Unit 3 and the table of contents. Unit 3 will look at long vowel sounds. Unit 4 will look at special vowel sounds. You've got another table of contents and then the different exercises that your child can use to practice. Unit 5, the table of contents. This unit will look at suffixes and prefixes. And then Unit 6 will look at special sounds and offer an opportunity to review the concepts that have been learned or reviewed throughout the book. At the end of the work text, you'll see a section of rules and definitions. These will review different concepts and instructions about each type of phonogram. And we'll also repeat what your child saw in the little boxes at the tops of some of the pages. This can be a great resource to pull out once your child has finished the workbook and keep on hand for those times that they struggle in the future. And then we have an index and some credits. Next, let's take a quick peek inside of the answer key. The answer key for the phonics review is just that. You'll see the same pages as in the beginning of the student work text. You have your table of contents and some information about the phonics review, but then you'll see some smaller versions of the student text page with the answers. This can just be helpful in helping your child understand what is being asked for. The work text is designed to be done independently, but occasionally your child may have questions about what a particular picture is or what exactly is being looked for. Plus, this can help you to make sure that your child is not only completing the worksheets, but also understanding the concepts, and it can help you to catch problem areas and review them quickly before they become a bigger problem. And then you'll see again at the end of the answer key, there's also the same section of rules and definitions. This can be helpful for you as the parent and teacher when your child has a question. You can come back here and look it up and give them a quick and concise answer.